jazz enthusiast drug. Real Americans, white, Christian, they got drunk and went home and beat the crap out of their wives. That's what a good, upstanding American did. And they smoked unfiltered tobacco, and they ruined their bodies, but that was the American way. But to smoke weed, obviously, you want the communists to win. And around 1970, the Comprehensive Drug Addiction Prevention and Control Act came in, and that would be Hoover, Nixon, and I think an aging Anslinger. Article 2, underneath the umbrella of the aforementioned act, which I'm not going to repeat for fear of getting it wrong, was a thing called the Substance Control Act. And from that, you get your schedules. Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. Schedule 1 is all the bad stuff. Heroin, and now MDMA, ecstasy, etc. But right next to crystal methamphetamine and heroin, drugs that could really do you some damage, was marijuana. And any sensible person knows that THC has nowhere any kind of lethal capacity like anything else in the Schedule 1 category. That was a scam. Just like a lot of things that are happening in the justice system in this country to lock up nonviolent people because they have an ass pocket of weed in Louisiana. It is a scam. It is a way to keep beds in prisons full. It is a moneymaker. And so the reason I told you that is because I want all of us to be in the room together to acknowledge what a damn miracle it is that we are here in 2017 having this conference and having this conversation. Because the history of cannabis in this country is also, in fact, the history of the United States of America, where white people came in here, killed everyone in the way, enslaved a bunch of other people, got free labor, and as soon as the 13th Amendment came in 1865, they assassinated the president who brought it in, and by the 14th Amendment in 1868, equal protection under the law, my favorite, the one that Antonin Scalia hated in Obergefell v. Hodges, all you got from equal protection under the law was Jim Crow laws, an expansion of the Klan, and basically an institutionalized apartheid and a way to keep brown and black and poor people always in jail, always under the knuckles of law enforcement, and always able to bilk the taxpayer out of the buck to keep these people in prison. On that level, not a great deal has changed. I believe that the state of Oregon is extraordinarily progressive, and it sounds like I'm sucking up, but I'm saying this without any irony. I think history is going to judge the state of Oregon very, very well, in that I think you have taken care of the state, and when you look outside and smell the air, I went walking in the beautiful shopping mall last night. The air is extraordinary. You have taken good care of the state. You realize what you have to lose. I think Oregon could be one of the leading states in this country as a way forward to break in other states, to be used to the idea of the legalization, and my pet peeve, the decriminalization of cannabis. And so, anytime a state goes legal, and so far there's been 8 states and 1 district, District of Columbia, DC. Anytime any of those states went legal for recreational use, it is my opinion that they looked at how much money they made incarcerating people, putting them in beds, and charging $8 for every single meal that cost them 45 cents, against how much they can make with the legal regulation and taxation of cannabis. And they ran the numbers, and the numbers said, let's go for cannabis. And so a lot of these states went, but only by running the numbers first. Any state, wonderful Oregon, they ran the numbers first.